So what is a goal that you've achieved?
One of the goals that I've achieved in the last month is to play a song on the piano that I've always liked. It's called The Swan. It's from the Carnival of the Animals. And so I ordered the music, and that's my goal was to be able to play that song.
What is a goal that you've accomplished in your lifetime?
Getting married and having children.
So what is a dream that you've had that you've accomplished?
A dream that I had that I have accomplished was becoming successful in selling real estate.
So what is a dream that you've accomplished in your lifetime?
Became a leader in my company.
So what is a dream that you've accomplished?
Well, one of the dreams I've accomplished is obtaining my master's degree in electrical engineering. Did that probably almost 20 years ago.
So what is a dream that you've accomplished?
A dream that I've accomplished was when I was in high school. I wanted to become a physical therapist, and so I went through college and got a master's in physical therapy school and physical therapy.
Children.
Yeah. Were there any obstacles in acquiring that goal?
No.
Really? Okay, thank you. Were there any obstacles in achieving that goal?
Yes, sometimes just finding the time to practice, and also I'm just not as good as I used to be, so I'm requiring more time to do it. Also, my daughter plays, so we seem to fight for time on the piano, or the piano's near the TV, so if I sit down and play it, everybody yells at me because they want to watch TV. So I guess finding the right time and finding time when the piano's free has been a little bit of an obstacle.
What obstacles did you find in acquiring that dream?
I'm still having them. Obstacles are trying to find balance between work and outside of work. Another obstacle is trying to show people that you're the expert, but also show people that you're not working for the paycheck, that you actually have their dreams and their aspirations ahead of yours. And unfortunately, in real estate, it's sales. So at the end of the day, everyone thinks you're kind of like any other kind of salesperson, or you're grouped with used car salesman for a term. And so people always think that all I want is to sell a house really quick, and that I don't have their what they're trying to accomplish and their best interest at heart. And so I've tried to, over time, get people to know who I am, and with video, and getting people to follow me on Facebook so they can see beyond what I'm trying to just sell their home, that there's more than that, and that there's an emotional connection to them when I'm working with them.
Okay. What were some obstacles that you found in acquiring your dream?
Some obstacles were finding time to study, because I was doing it remote down here in Texas, taking classes remotely and trying to be disciplined, and studying for those classes was a little bit of an obstacle versus being on campus, but I made it through.
Yeah. And how did you overcome these obstacles?
Well, I overcame them by basically isolating myself at MCI and locking myself in a room for hours at a time to try to just focus on it, and not be around the distractions of being at a house or something like that. So normally the way I got around it was just going to another location, just all by myself, and getting a pot of coffee and just studying for hours on end.
What obstacles did you find when accomplishing that goal?
Well, it takes a lot of work developing your skills as a leader, education, and managing different groups of people, making mistakes, but making good decisions and learning from those.
How did you overcome these obstacles?
I got advice from other leaders to get their input on how to handle situations, hard choices like who to hire or who to fire, or maybe tough decisions about how to spend our money in the company.
Okay. What were the obstacles in obtaining that dream?
Well, the obstacles were it was very hard to get in. There was only like 7 schools, and they only accepted about 20 people, and so my grades had to be at the top of the notch, and so I was very determined to keep my grades up. However, I graduated with a 3.65, and still those grades weren't good enough to get in.
How did you overcome these obstacles?
So when I had to overcome them, I had to take some classes over so that my grades would improve. I had to interview with some of the admissions people, and so I just kept plugging away and kept applying every year, and since that was really what I wanted to be, and I was very determined to be a physical therapist. So I just retook classes if I had to, and talked to people that helped me get in.